Hi Sagittarius, this is Kaycee with your July reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you guys are here with me today. We're going to do a dual reading for the month, which will be your overall for July, and then we'll do your romance or your relationship reading. We're going to pull some separate tarot for that. So let's go ahead and start with your overall. Get your overall message for July for Sagittarius. See what our messages are. We have the Four of Wands in reverse coming out. This is an imbalance that we're feeling right now. Things aren't working out the way we thought they were going to. There's not a lot of celebration. There's a lot of trials and journeys that we're going through for the month. We have the Star in reverse. This is talking about our mindset that we are not connected to spirit the way we should be right now. We may be feeling that there's a lot of things that are overwhelming us. Page of Swords is coming in, and this is where we're finding our balance back. This is where we're speaking our truth. We're getting our minds straight as to what is real and what is fantasy, what we can speak about from our truths. We come to some kind of enlightenment that we're able to share with other people. It's been a hard road for you guys. It really has. And you're very spiritual beings, but you're not feeling that you're very connected. There's been some things in your past, or far past or recent past, that you feel that you've been betrayed, that all those swords are coming at you. It's like no matter which way you turn, it wasn't panning out the way it was supposed to. Something changes though, because that page is talking about your freedom. And this is the Wheel of the Year coming in, telling us that it may have felt like bad luck. It may have felt like things weren't working out and we were very stressed and we were very put upon. But this is the new beginning that we're going to find that answer to the problems that we had. We're going to start on a new journey. The clock now gets reset in regards to what it is that we want and what we are willing to put up with. And what our mindset is. We kind of refresh and restart the whole program. This is beautiful energy, even though that Ten of Swords is really tough stuff that we've been through. Very hard, very hard. You thought things were going to turn out to be a certain way, and then you got all the responsibilities, you got all the stress, you got all the worries out of the situation instead of all the blessings. But now we're restarting the clock, we're refreshing the situation. There are new beginnings coming towards us. It wasn't bad luck, guys. It feels like it was bad luck, but it was actually part of our journey to raise our vibration, to make us stronger, to allow us to recognize our self-worth in our connection to spirit, even though our connection to spirit was kind of dimmed while we were going through it. And that happens to all of us. So you're not alone in that. When we have to really learn something, everything else stops. And it feels like it's just one hit after the other, after the other, after the other. And it's like karma just comes in and, cleans the slate of some things from the past to allow new beginnings to come through. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot from a different deck for clarification. Very tough energy, but you come out swinging, you come out stronger, you come out with a voice that no one can silence. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, looking upon your past and being hypercritical of the things that you weren't able to make happen. Okay, and this is where we have to be a little clear, and this is where this ties in with the Ten of Swords, that when we're in that mindset that we feel like we're being betrayed or things that were taken away from us, that we look at it and we're like, I tried so hard, and why is this not being my stability? Why is this not working out? because you have better blessings in store for you. So don't be hypercritical over things that didn't work out. Look at it from a different perspective. Learn what you need to learn so that those challenges do not come into your future. Slow movement with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, when you're in that energy, it takes a while for you to see everything as clearly as you're supposed to and allow those messages to come in. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse is telling me that there's nothing shady in regards to what happened in the past. It wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to teach you a lesson, teach you how strong you truly are. You know, all those things with the Ten of Swords only made you stronger, made you more confident that you can take on the world because you've been through the worst. So what else can happen that is going to be as bad as your past? Nothing can stop you from moving forward. So the energy was not there to break you down, but it was actually there to raise you up and really propel you forward because of all the life lessons that you've had. The Knight of Cups is coming in twofold for a message. This is you not apologizing for who you are and where you've been and why you are the way you are now. You can have a different mindset. You can change the way you want to have your life. You can put people in different categories and put them at arm's length, and you're not going to apologize for that because they no longer serve you. This is also accepting an apology that you will never get from the person that truly needs to apologize to you because they don't see or they can't bring themselves to vocalize that apology, or they don't see where they put you in a situation that actually made things harder for you. But the harder it was, the more you fought. Okay, you're very strong energy, you're very articulate, you're very smart, you're very beautiful inside and out. And so your light will shine through all those Ten of Swords issues, all those things that you thought were going to keep you from your abundance. Actually makes you stronger and more focused for what it is that you want. It is a slow moving energy because when we go through that energy, like I said, we all have those moments that everything seems to be coming at us all at once. And we're like, when is it going to stop? You know, how much can I actually take on? You know, we got to be careful not to say that because that is putting our intent out there. And it's like, you know, there's a joke that says, you know, the universe takes that as some kind of challenge. And in a way it does, because we're putting our intentions out there in the negative. We need to switch that mindset and put our intentions of the positive. What is it that you really want? You want that happy home, that happy family. You want to expand on your family. You want to expand on your career. You want to buy that new house. What is it that you want of the positive and change your mindset? Because we're at the wheel of the year in reverse. This is, like I said, where we reset that button and we're able to take on new challenges that are going to bring us new blessings. And it's going to be a journey that we haven't been on before. The Chariot comes in the reverse, more slow moving energy. So know that when you're in that stuck zone with the energy, it's for us to learn something. It's hard. It's really hard when we feel like we're in neutral and we can't get out of our own way. High Priestess coming in, guys. That's your energy. That's your new mindset. That's your new connection to spirit. That's you changing the status quo. Okay, you're not accepting things at face value. You're looking deeper, you're looking stronger, and you're really focused on making yourself stronger so that you can take on anything that comes in. But the new blessings coming in are from all those swords. Okay, you'll be repaid in a huge abundance of good energy once you're able to make peace with that Ten of Swords energy, that betrayal, that mindset that you are not able to do what you needed to do, what you wanted to do because of other people's choices and actions that were put upon you to deal with. You didn't go out there looking for this. You didn't go out there saying, I'm kind of bored today. I am going to take on all these challenges of all these bad things and see what I can do with them today. No, we didn't do that. We woke up one day and all of a sudden shit hit the fan, and people walked out of your life, jobs closed their doors, people betrayed you because of their energies weren't in the right place, and you dealt with every single one of them like a pro. You're like, you know what? I'm going to find a way out of this. You know what? I'm going to rise above this. You know what? This is not going to break me. This is not the end of my story. You come out stronger. You come out more connected to spirit. You come out more connected to what your path is. And you are like ready to take this on. And you're like, okay, if you don't want to apologize for your bad behavior, that's fine, but I don't need you in my life. I don't need that energy to stop me for what I'm doing. So there's a lot of changes within yourself and within your tribe, within your family, that you are no longer taking on other people's energies as your own. You're blocking them, you're stopping them, and you are making a new beginning for yourself. I feel bad for those people that actually did you wrong, because there will be a time in which they will need you and you will evaluate the situation as needed. Here we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. And once you get into this mindset, that's where all your burdens go away. That's where all your stresses go away. You rise above all the shit that you've been through, and you're able to really grasp that golden ring that you've been searching for the longest time. And then your burdens go away. Your stresses go away. The people start dealing with their own business on their own, and they don't keep coming to you to bail them out. You're like, you know, your problems are your problems. My problems are my problems. I'm not going to take on your problems because you're not doing the work you need to do. You can't do the work for them. You can only do the work for you. And then your blessings come in for you. And it's hard to kind of step away from other people's energies when you see that they need help so desperately. However, they're not doing what they need to do. It's like the more you do for them, the more they dump on you. And you're like, no, we're not doing this. I'm sorry, but this is not the way it's going to be. You're not going to betray me, make me feel less than, so that you can continue in that circle of energy. And that's where you are going to accept apologies that are truly never given. You're not going to apologize for cutting people out of your life or changing your mindset, changing your job, changing your location, whatever you feel is best for you. Because you've been in that stagnant energy where things are not moving long enough. Okay, so we had the Page of Wands in reverse fall on the floor, and I had to go chasing it. So the Page of Wands in reverse is you keeping your mouth quiet, keeping your voice quiet, not explaining to people what is going on. You're taking it all in, you're evaluating the way you see things, and they're not meshing to how you want your life to pan out. You know, you're keeping it all together. You are not allowing your voice to be heard, and for a valid reason, because they're not going to acknowledge what it is that you need acknowledged. And you realize that, you know, you're not going to get that apology, you're not going to get that empathy or that sympathy or that new path with this person, with this situation, whatever this happens to be. I feel like this is a combination of things that you've been going through, and you've kept it quiet. You've just been trudging along, being that soldier, doing what it is that needs to be done in order for things to get completed, but you're not telling anyone about it. And that time has stopped with the Chariot in reverse. That no longer is serving you. So there's no reason for you to continue down that path. It wasn't working out for you. You see all these burdens, you see all these things that didn't work out, that you tried very, very hard to make work in the positive, and that stopped as well. You're pulling back your energy, and you're making it so that you're walking away, even though you have no clue as to where you're going, but where you're at is not working for you. So you're making that shift, you're making that change. The Wheel of the Year again keeps coming in to tell me that you are on a new beginning, a very important journey, even though this is a brand new journey and you have zero life experience as to what's going to be coming up for you in the new future in the next few months. And that's good, because there's nothing that you can base this on, so that you can come into it fresh. You can accept the responsibilities and the blessings as they come in, but this is all fresh new energy, and you're going to be very focused and passionate about where you're going and what you're doing, and you're going to be in complete control this time. People are not going to be controlling you. You'll be controlling the situation and the outcome. You are the King of Wands. You are the one that's going to be saying and doing what needs to be done in order for your life to be better, for you to live your best life. You're taking control of the situation. You're seeing your new vision. You're seeing your new blessings. Things are starting to pan out because you just walked away from that energy. You walked away from that job. You walked away from that person. You even walked away from that mindset. You got right with spirit again. You know, that star card is all about your blessings. And at some point you felt like you were too burdened to have any blessings come in. And that's when you started speaking your truth with the Page of Swords. Being very balanced, understanding why things had to happen, making peace with a lot of things, accepting responsibility for your actions in it, as well as accepting that apology that you'll never get from certain people that truly deserve to give you an apology and a huge thank you for all the things that you went through because of their bad decisions. I feel that their bad decisions really rocked you in your financial sector, which is really hard, especially if you have responsibilities in regards to other people. We're coming in with some wisdom cards now, guys. We have fulfillment. We have conclusion in the reverse, and then we have strength. Now, I left conclusion in the reverse because this is where you're ending. This is not completely ended yet, but it's coming to that conclusion. It's coming to that new chapter. Whatever it is you're working so hard on to put in the past is now going to rectify itself, and a new chapter will open. You have to be strong to close those doors and to close that book with a lot of people and places and or things. Whatever you've been working on that's not fulfilling you needs to be closed, and you're in the process of closing those doors. You're in the process of closing that book so that your conclusion can allow that new wheel of the year to come in. And you have to be strong-minded, strong-willed, strong with spirit, because it's going to be a huge undertaking for you to close certain relationships that have been attached to you for a very, very long time. This can be family, this can be work, this can be a significant other, however it resonates with you. I feel that for a lot of you, this has to do with your exes and really putting that apology where they're not speaking it, and putting a closed door to any energy connection that you may have with an ex that no longer serves you. If they're not helping you build a better life and they're only giving you bits and pieces to kind of string the relationship along. I'm not meaning string you along, but string that relationship along where you can't physically break that relationship yet. That is what you're coming to the conclusion on, so that you can cut the cords with the ex so they no longer affect your present and or future. And you need to be strong-willed, strong-minded, keep your confidence level up. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with children, shared children, shared custody, maybe no child support, and that's the reason why you're having that financial issue with the Pentacles in reverse. I feel that they're still connected to your energy, and you still want to do right by them, but you're able to now see things from a different perspective. By doing right by them, you're actually putting more burdens on yourself, and that's where you close that door finally, because you find out that it's not worth it. You know, your respect for them is not twofold. It's not being reciprocated. You understand the position that they're in, but that doesn't change the situation that you're in by doing extra for them when they don't do enough for themselves. So whatever energy that's doing that to you, that's affecting your overall for the month, you do need to close that door, and don't feel guilty about that, because that's when you get straight with your passion, with your goals, and what your future should look like. Express your feelings. This is going up here with that Page of Swords. That is you speaking clearly and concisely about what you want, what you don't want, giving people ultimatums in situations, allowing things to flow the way they're supposed to. This will change everything by speaking your truth and not allowing your truth to be dampened, darkened, quieted in any way, shape, or form, because this is how you see it from your perspective. And people can't influence your perspective in the fact of what you felt while you were going through it. You honor your feelings, you honor your mindset. And even though they have excuses up and down, left and right, you don't have to resonate with them. That's their version. Your version is completely different. And your version is just as important as theirs. We're coming in with thoughts create your reality and death is an illusion. So this is talking about speak your intentions as to what you want. Like we said before, universe can take that as like a challenge if we keep ourselves in a negative mindset, like what next can happen? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is so bad. You know, it can't get any worse. Well, universe can show you worse, and we don't want that. So we want to keep that energy in the positive and speak your intentions. Speak about that job as if you already have it. Speak about that home as if you already live in it. Speak about the relationship healing as it's already happening. You know, speak about your freedom from your energies for people that no longer serve you. Death is an illusion. This talks about changes being in a negative. When we close one door, another door opens. This is very important for us to keep that in our mindset. If you happen to have lost someone to the other side and they have crossed over, they are still with you in that spiritual connection, that connection of love, our soul connections. Death is an illusion in this respect, is because they keep living, they keep evolving, and they are also still connected to us. So even though that they're not with us in the physical, does not mean that they're not supporting us, loving us, and helping us from the other side. But it's just different how they communicate now. Now, I feel that this is more to do with closing one door and opening another, and having a little bit of fear of taking someone out of your life that has been there for such a long time that you've been comfortable with their crazy, or comfortable with their emotional upsets or their financial difficulties, and it's become part of a norm for you. And now it's time for you to close that door, let them figure it out. Doesn't mean you have any bad will, but you can't take on their energy and still accomplish the goals you need to accomplish for yourself. They need to figure it out on their own, and helping yourself is by closing a door. I know it's hard to block people and go no contact in certain situations, but sometimes it's necessary for you to free yourself from that energy, and that is what you need to do as you go through July. So if there's any toxic relationships or people that take advantage of your kindness, it's time for them to figure it out on their own so that they can grow on their own. Sometimes the more we do for someone, they expect it, and they become reliant on it, and they don't do for themselves, and they don't create their own positive reality, and they don't get right with spirit. And sometimes we do them a disservice by keep bailing them out. And this is the time that we're going to put our foot down and be like, you know what, I want my fulfillment. I'm going to get my strength back. I'm going to get my focus back. I'm going to go fulfill the dreams that are inside my heart and soul, and not worry about what y'all are doing. Well, I'm going to worry what I'm doing. And this is where you take your life back. This is a beautiful energy of change and of changing your circumstances, your mindsets, and allowing those burdens to be released so that you can be strong and you can be in control. This is beautiful for the month. I know it's tough. I know there's a lot of stuff that's going on, but you are able to flip the script for your benefit and for your future. And keep that in mind with the 10 of I see the 10 with the wheel, so I was going with that. The wheel of the year, which is the number 10, which is the end of a cycle, a completion of a cycle, and an opening to a new cycle. So know that that's right around the corner for you guys. This is an amazing reading for you to switch from one mindset to another. We're going to jump into your relationship reading, and we're going to see if this crosses over or if this is a completely different read. So we're going to pull back some of these cards here because we're going to use them as clarifiers as well as the oracles for our messages. Okay, so now we're going to start with our energy cards for our romance. We're leaving the overalls up so we can take a look at those. What are energy cards for our romantic messages or our relationship message? Awaiting results. This is your energy coming in. I read you guys on the left and the other energy that you're dealing with on the right. So this is you awaiting those results. You put down your seeds, you're watching them grow, you're seeing things shift, you're seeing things change, you're waiting for those blessings to come in. You're putting your heart and soul into this new beginning. Rest and reconsider, detach and confront. Okay, so this talks about you changing your mindset in all areas of your life. So within your emotions, within your emotional energy, you're really making this a forefront of what you're doing. Awaiting the results and rest and reconsider means that you've taken that time out. You're deciding what's good for you, what's not good for you. You're healing, you're changing your mindset, you're changing your environment, you're changing your friends, you're changing your job, whatever it is that you need to change, you're changing it and you're taking time for yourself. And that's important because you're letting go of any chatter in your head that's not yours. You're not allowing these voices in your head from other people's opinions and judgments to alter what your soul path is. Now you're like getting straight with spirit and you're like, okay, if this is what I'm supposed to do and I'm supposed to be on this path, I'm not going to go down someone else's path to keep, lifting them up and brushing them off. I'm going to take care of myself. Detaching from that energy, confronting their shadow side, thinking about why am I so connected to this energy when they're not doing right by me? They keep asking me to do right by them, but where is that energy coming back? When am I going to feel that they have my back when I constantly have theirs? Now, I'm talking about adult energies. I'm not talking about, children and responsibilities of that nature. I'm talking more about people that should be on their own path, that they keep siphoning off of your beautiful light, your energy, your thoughts, your magnetism, because they're not working on themselves in order for their light to shine. Because we all have it in us. And sometimes we have those energy stealers that steal our energy to pump themselves up. But it's like a battery. They have to keep plugging back into you to make themselves feel good instead of them plugging into something positive to allow them to feel good on their own. We don't need that. We don't need that going on. Okay, they're coming in with a lot of emotions here. Seeking the truth, dreams come true, daydreams and decisions, release in reverse, balance in reverse, darkest fears in reverse, and opportunity beckons. Wow. So the person that you're dealing with for the month, I'm going to pull a romance card. Because I don't feel that this is the same energy that you're detaching from. This is a completely different energy that's coming in for your romance and or relationships. I feel like they've gone through some heavy stuff, so they will be able to match you on an understanding of having a tough life, tough relationships, because they've gone through a lot of stuff on their own. So they're very open to other people's journeys and understanding them, because they've lived through so much that there is an empathy and a sympathy within themselves to accept that people have baggage because they've been through it and they survived. I feel like this is their past energy. The darkest fears in reverse. This is where they came out of their darkest fears. They had to find balance and release in their past in order for them to have their dreams come true. They had to seek the truth, and they had to look long and hard, and they also had opportunity beckons. And this is a card for me when I see it, that yes, there's opportunities coming in, but there's also a sacrifice with every choice and decision we make. And their dreams coming true in daydreams and decisions means that they put themselves first. They put their lives first. They put themselves back together after a very hard past. So whoever is coming in comes in with a lot of knowledge, a lot of opportunity, a lot of faith within themselves. They're very wise. This has nothing to do with age. It just means that their life experiences have shown them, even if it's a short amount of time, how strong they truly are by going through so much heavy emotional energy. Let's go ahead and pull some romance angels and see if this is a romantic person coming in, friendship, co-worker, relationship with self even. You know, some of you may be resonating that this is actually your energy coming in as well emotionally, because you guys have gone through a lot of crap as well. So, I mean, this could be you. Past life relationship. You have known each other before, which could be that complete understanding that I had mentioned a few minutes ago with their energy. And it's safe for you to love, which means that they have put themselves in that timeout sector. They took themselves off the market. They weren't interested in anyone's communication in regards to their love sector. They just wanted to have fun, have communication, have contacts, but not open up their heart because their heart got stomped on. But they're truly looking for that connection. They're truly looking for that relationship that will fulfill them. They seek the truth within people, within the process, within themselves. They just want to be honest with in every aspect of their lives. We do have to be careful with this energy as well, because we want to make sure that this energy is what we need in our lives, because you do have to detach from other people's energies. You do have to confront some situations. If this happens to be the ex that I mentioned earlier, they may be coming in with new ideas for a future, and you're going to wait them out, and you're going to see if there's any passion behind their words. But I feel for a lot of you, this is a new understanding with someone that you've had a past life with, or your energies connect on a very deep level. Rigid is coming in for you in the reverse. And this is just saying, don't be overly controlling in what your results should be, what your new beginning should be. Be more open, be more fluid. Don't have your feet stuck in the cement as this is how it's supposed to be and there's no alternatives. This is just reminding us that we have to be open to any and all energies of the positive that are going to be coming in with that wheel of the year in reverse, our new beginnings. Remember, we don't have any basis as to what's going to be coming at us. This is all new. This is a brand new journey that we've earned. Individuality. This person is going to be way different than your normal person that you would be attracted to or allow into your life. They're going to think of things differently. They're going to be more spiritual. They're going to be very entertaining with their individuality. They're going to be very, very special. I feel that this person is going to be the opposite of what you normally or who you normally would be connected with. They've been through a lot of stuff. And they definitely look at things from a different perspective with their daydreams and decisions. But making dreams come true, this is really a hopeful, happy energy, joyful. You know, they're going to work on their dreams. They're going to work on their positive mindset. They're going to also be able to open up a door for you to step through to make it a little bit easier. Don't relinquish your power. Now, in the past, certain relationships, you had to relinquish your power. You had to hand over the reins. You had to step down from being in control. And it didn't work out for you. You thought you were doing the right thing at the time, you know, meshing energies, meshing power, meshing everything to have a full circle. But it was tilted more so in their favor than in yours. This is telling you not to relinquish. Do not allow them to make the final decision in all aspects of your life for your new beginning. You make the decision. You have the final say. No one else is going to be able to take that energy or that away from you. You need to allow yourself to be that emperor energy and have the final say in all aspects of your life. But don't be so rigid. Don't be too controlling. When these energies come in, when these offers come in, you decide for yourself what's good for you and what's good for your family. And that's the end of that. You are never alone. They're coming in saying that this energy that's coming in is going to be very supportive, very loving, very open to what it is that you need. And you have to voice your opinion. Don't relinquish your power. Control your situation, control your mind, control your passion, control what it is that's coming at you. You be in charge of everything, but know that this person is going to be part of your tribe, someone that you can rely on. I feel more so that it's more of a friendship, like a really intense friendship that is a soulmate situation, but more so you know each other and you click, and they're going to be your stability in a lot of areas. I also feel that they're going to help you find the truth to the matter, the truth to your door opening, which way you're supposed to go, and they're going to help you in this journey. And I feel like it's more so that they are your backup, your tribe, your support system. Now, this could turn into a romantic situation, but I feel more so that they're opening more doors for you so that you can open that wheel of the year and really step through. Let's see what your angel message is. Revelation and inspiration. Awesome. At the bottom of the deck, we have passion. We're taking that. So this is you just reinventing yourself, going out there and taking on all the beautiful, joyous aspects of your life, really fulfilling your passion, really going out there and taking care of business, connecting to spirit, you know, finding your soul path and really delving deep into that and really finding the joy that you've been missing with that 10 of Swords, where you felt so burdened in the past. That all alleviates itself by opening new doors. This energy here, I feel, is a person that you would not normally hang out with, be attracted to their energy, but now for some reason it really sparks a passion with you. You guys come together on a collective level because there's something that you need to explore together with that Seek card. There's something that your journey and their journey mesh up because you can really learn from each other and from each other's pasts. Sag, this is such an intense reading. Know that you are on the right path. Know that you are walking away from anything that may have hurt you in the past. You are to stay in control of what your future is. Don't be too rigid about how it's supposed to come. Allow that to be a little bit more fluid and let the magic happen. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love for you guys to leave me a comment and let me know how you're doing. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe so that I can have you back real soon. Take care.